And the beautiful people said, let there be. Real quick though. Yeah! Enjoy the smooth, sulky sounds of my dog, Saf Dangerous and Hub Boy. Real quick though, let me get my sponsors their love. Bomb Body Collections, I see you. All Things 805, I see you. Hanging out with the Carters, I see, or hanging with the Carters, I see you. TG Magical Creations, I see you. Stone Dar and the Minx, I see you. SCA Cleaning Services, I see you. CTC Radio, I see you. Lord Sanctus, what's good? I'm too excited. Packer Nation, I see you. Wiseman Security Staffing, I see you. And last but not least, Young Boss Life Clothing. If you call yourself a boss, or if you live in like that, and you're in a position to put other people in positions to make some money, go ahead and get them a t-shirt or a hoodie or some, or anything that they have available. They got kids, they got stuff for the kids, they got stuff for the ladies, they got stuff for everybody. Now, all of my sponsors that I mentioned, you can find them on Facebook, Etsy, TikTok, all of that. And they don't just sell shirts, you know what I'm saying? But in the great words of my dog, Big Mike from Straight Lakes, No Chase, buy a shirt. And if you don't, or if anybody that I mentioned doesn't sell shirts, then buy some merch. You know what I'm saying? You can get anything from cookies with the extra ingredient, or you can get your windows clean. It's all over the place. We're all over the place. I want to give a special shout out. I think I did this already, but I'm gonna do it again. I want to give a special shout out to my brand new godchild. I mean, she's 10, but she asked me to be her godfather, and I said yes. Ainsley, hi. Shout out to all my god kids, man. Ethan, Ainsley, Darius. What the fuck was that? Who'd I say? Ethan, Ainsley, Darius, Mila, Amani, Aaliyah, motherfucking Eli, Jalen. I got a lot. I got a whole bunch. Shout out to Blaine. Blaine is in the building. Blaine, how you feeling, Blaine? It's been an interesting week for me. How you feeling?
It's been an interesting week for me too. As usual, I'm tired, but I'm glad to be here. Looking forward to cutting it up.
Yes. I did say this is going to be a fun pod, but we'll see how long it lasts. I'm going to do my best.
We'll try, right?
What I really want to get into is maybe doing this marketing thing for the show, because I swear on everything, it's the funniest shit. It's the funniest shit. All you got to do is show up. And I attempted again to print my own flyers, and I failed. And they're upstairs, and they look dumb as hell. And I ran out of ink at the same time. And, so I'm working on it. I'm building I'm making a promo video so I can go ahead and boost that ad. But I'm also thinking that I might be doing too much. And it's just a lot.
It's just part of to quote Detective McClane, welcome to the party, pal. I just had to throw, $100 worth of flyers into the recycle bin because I'm not even doing the show anymore, but we went from Monday to Wednesday. So I made, 1,000 flyers for Monday, and then we're like, well, let's try Wednesday. And it's like, okay, well then those flyers are
a waste.
It's just part and parcel. If everything went perfect, everybody would do it, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah. Big shout out to Suzanne. She's been popping up. I met her maybe a few years ago. She's got me on some paid comedy gigs.
Nice.
She's been supporting. And she has ideas. I mean, everybody has ideas. And I'm open to a lot of people's ideas. But in order for me to take your ideas into consideration, you need to see how it's done. You need to see the show. Come to the show. Don't give me ideas if you ain't been to my show. You know what I'm saying? Real quick though, Big Sis in Comedy, I see you. I love you. Denise Carter, she just shut Levity down. Shout out to Major. Thank you for allowing her to open up for you. If you don't know who Major is, I suggest you go look him up. They just had a beautiful show at Levity Live. And I'm just glad that whenever I'm trying to get to where she's at. So whenever there's a big name that comes into the city, she's the first person that the venue calls, and I love that for her. And I can't wait till it's my turn. I'm patiently waiting.
Well,
But
you and I both know she has put in the work.
man,
So she definitely deserves it, and it's a requirement. Like
100%.
Like you said, like when you were chatting with her, she's answering phone calls, texting, like she's doing 2-3 different things at the same time a lot of the time, and that's just it's just part of the gig,
Yeah, she has a whole tour. She has like 10 to 15 dates
Nice.
booked already.
Good.
If you ask me, that's a tour. That is a tour.
Talk to him real quick,
That is
though.
sick. I can't say that I got that, but Denise, you're loved. Keep going,
Yes.
and if I can help it, I will be right there with you.
Talk to him real quick, though.
Thank you for the support, and thank you for making local comedy look good.
Hell yeah. Packer Nation. We went out with a tie. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys. I won't go in on the Cowboys because I have gotten to know some of them
You're not
personally. I've gotten to know some of them personally, and whenever they are in town, they really are stand-up guys.
Yes, sir.
They've been to and they've been a couple special teams. They've been to a show that I was a part of, comedy wise. So I'm not gonna go in on you guys too hard, but I will go in on my team. All right. The last 3 plays of that game was some bullshit. Y'all know good and damn well Josh Jacobs should have got that ball the last 3 plays. We could have won that game. We definitely could have won that game. And that's the reason why I start to think that the league is scripted. Now, I'm gonna speak for all football fans. I'm speaking for all football fans. If you don't agree with what I'm gonna say, leave it in the fight me in the comments. The shit is rigged, but no matter what, we fall for the same formula. And I will tell you the formula because no matter what, it's gonna work. One team gets up, one team falls down, then it's the good old comeback, and then we're like, oh shit, it's the comeback, and then they end up in a tie. Like it's the same formula for football, basketball.
It's the same formula for professional wrestling.
Yeah,
That's where it all came from. Now that sports aren't sports, any professional sports, I should say. Football's still football, but the NFL is not football. So they, by all means, they can legally affect the outcome of the games. They can decide who's going to go to the Super Bowl before the season even starts.
Yeah,
and there's effort to do that. There are franchises who are going to be much more beneficial in the Super Bowl across the board for the NFL than others. I mean, we're never going to see the Indianapolis Colts, if they still even exist. We're never going to see them in the Super Bowl, for example.
I don't know any Colts fans. If you guys are out there, go ahead and push that sub button. hit the sub button, and I'll show y'all some love. Fun fact that some people might not know about me. Actually, no, some people do know this, but a lot of people don't know this. I am also a very quiet Titan fan. I'm a quiet Titans fan. My grandparents from my dad's side, if I'm not mistaken, that's where they're from. They're from Tennessee. So because of that, ever since I was little, once I heard that, I was like, all right, I like the Titans. And then when I got casted in the movie, you know what I'm saying, they threw me a check just using my name, you know what I'm saying? I like them even more. So just a little fun fact about me.
Not too bad.
Nothing major. What you been up to this week, Blaine?
I got some volunteering done this weekend. I saw David at church. Our friend David Allen Freitas, the comedian, his wife, and I finally got to see the babies.
Yeah.
Just so freaking adorable, dude. It's like I was giving him a hard time.
Keanu.
Yeah, because it's their first kid, so it's like, you're always so much more. You got kid gloves, pun intended, I guess, but you're so gentle and careful with your first kid compared to your second kid. because he's like, oh well, maybe you can come over Wednesday. Like, oh no, I forgot. So and so, my aunt's coming over to see the baby. Maybe you can come over Thursday. I'm like, I'll see your baby when I see your baby.
Yeah, ain't no pressure, dog. Ain't no pressure, man. That little one is with us now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's freaking adorable, dude. So I saw them in church, and I got to hold the baby, which. As soon as I saw the baby, I'm like, get out of my way. I'm holding this damn baby.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm like, I'll see the baby when I see the baby.
What came across my TikTok feed was babies with baby puppies, and I got stuck. I was like, man, look, it doesn't get any more pure than that. Yeah. And like, I was at the collection, and I saw this little girl. She might have been like 5 years old. And she had this tiny little puppy. It was no bigger than it was like a little, like you could put it in a cereal bowl. Yeah. And the little puppy's just on the leash and trotting and doing a little thing, trying to keep up with the fiber. I was like, yo, that is beautiful right there. They're going to be best friends for life. You know what I'm saying? But no animals for me. My kids, they don't know how to clean their room. They can't even take care of their room, so they can't take care of another life.
I don't know if I made the joke on your show, but I knew I was close to white trash. I didn't realize I was one fucking pit bull away from white trash.
Shit.
That dog is always a pit bull, a bulldog mix. So he's constantly slobbering and constantly shaking his head. So it's constantly getting everywhere, dude. I have to change my pants once a day. If I have to have pants to take him out on a walk. And then like if I'm getting ready to go, like when I got out of the shower, I'm like, you go outside, don't come near me, dude, because he'll just walk by and just. So, but other than that, I love him to death, man. He's a total sweetheart, but he is a messy damn dog, dude.
What is the white trash dog? Because I know we all know what the hood dog is. The pit bulls, the Rottweilers, the Dobermans.
Well, I mean, I think. Pardon me for putting. Possibly too fine a point on it, but I think those are just poor people dogs.
Those are brokey dogs.
Yeah, because I grew up in Oxnard. Everybody had Rottweilers, pit bulls, or German shepherds, but pit bulls were the most popular. And the funniest thing is and it's one of the best combinations to this day. I think is. A lot of my neighbors and friends, because I grew up in an apartment complex where you couldn't have dogs, but a male pit bull and a female chihuahua was like the best. Like they're going to get along great. They're going to, because like the chihuahua will do all the barking and the pit bull will do all the biting, and she'll boss him around because she's bossy. So you don't really have to worry about him getting too aggressive unless it's time to. It's just a beautiful combination. But I think outside of just mutts, outside of just like mixed dogs that you just kind of find on the side of the road, because we definitely, I think, a dog is definitely a status symbol for poor people. Because, growing up, I grew up in Section 8. I grew up very poor. So if I saw somebody with a Rottweiler, I was like, yo, that dude's got his shit together. When, his cousin might have just been, breeding him or something.
Probably. That's big in the South.
Yeah, well, you get a lot of inbreeding. That was a lot of the thing, too, is there's a lot of inbreeding. So, yeah, the dogs look cool, but they weren't really valuable. You couldn't, sell them outside of in the hood because they ended up having hip dysplasia and all kinds of crazy problems real early and continuously.
I have never been a fan of breeding. I'm not. I like the idea of pets, but I don't like the idea of selling them.
Yeah.
I'm not into selling life. I'm not into.
Same. I don't, and it's frustrating because I love to eat meat and I love to hunt and I kind of like to fish, but I don't think animals. I don't think you should be allowed to make a profit off of animals. Yeah, it's
I'm breeding my dog and we're gonna sell the babies. I can't agree with that. Get your money, but just know.
Well, especially when you realize how many, especially pit bulls. That's a prime example. It was and it's probably still close to 9 out of 10 of them ended up getting they're surrendered. 9 out of 10 pit bulls, when they're received as puppies, they end up being taken back to the pound, or taken back to the animal, the pet store or whatever. The majority of people can't handle a puppy, especially a pit bull puppy, because it's basically just a freaking shark. It's just an adorable little shark for the first 2 years, man. That's all it is.
I've just seen it up close and personal. I'm just not a fan of it, yo. Because what I think what people tend to forget is that it's that dog is a mom. That dog is a dad. You're taking their kids away. and selling them for
well,
money.
animals get over it way quicker than humans do.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it. I mean, you might be right, but I know I wouldn't.
Because I mean, you got to figure like it's just in the wild. You know, a female dog is going to end up having like between 8 and a dozen litters over the course of her lifetime, maybe. You know, assuming when she gets to breeding age, she breeds. You know, once a year, and that's going to be 6 pups each. So that's like 60 puppies. I don't know. I guess I kind of assume that we want to think that. But I also want to think that pigs are going like, oh, you're going to turn me into bacon? Cool.
But they don't know that.
They know something's up. And that's, depending on how deep you want to get on it. Because when I was a vegetarian, I was like, those poor animals. And then I was like protein starved. So I started eating meat. And then for a while, I was like, oh, shit, poor me. So I started eating a lot of meat.
So I put it like this. So I am like, I would like to think that I'm very in tune with nature. And eating meat is natural.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
It's natural. It's
absolutely
because I did my no meat for a while too, just to experiment.
Yeah.
But eating meat is natural. Hunting is natural.
Yeah.
I mean, killing in general, killing to eat, killing to survive. It's natural.
Yes.
But killing for a profit, there's nothing natural about that.
That's definitely way more of a business than anything resembling
facts.
nature.
Yeah, business ain't natural.
But now, if nobody's making money off of steaks, nobody's making money off of bacon, nobody's going to raise the cows and the pigs. So, there's got to be some sort of trade-off. We can't expect people to not turn a profit off of the cows.
I get it. I just don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm just bitching.
Yeah. Well, I just want to make the point that I don't have necessarily solutions. I'm just complaining too.
Yeah, I'm just complaining. I just don't like it.
But I would definitely like to see, all of us be much more familiar with, how to get our own meat from somewhere other than the damn store.
Facts.
Be it, all of us in our lifetime should go hunting a couple times, go fishing a couple times. I got to be honest, man. There's nothing in the world sexier to me than a woman, an attractive woman that can field dress a deer. Like, and to clarify, that's when you cut it open, pull out all the guts, take the skin off, drop it to the meat. Like, I've met women and they don't come from around here. They do not. They come from like, the Midwest and the South and Michigan and places where just some badass women come from. And yeah, dude, like they'll just and they can field dress because their dad taught them, and they went hunting with their brothers and stuff. So they know how to do it as well as their dad, which is way better than me. I could not field dress a deer. Just to clarify, I could, like, if you killed a deer and you're like, okay, let's make it ready so we can take home the meat, I'd be like, I don't know. Let me pull up YouTube really quick.
I don't know what to do. One of my guys, very close, family friend. He breeded his dogs. He breeded his dog, had to litter, whatever. And he was just kind of amazed. He's like, dang, like, she's really smart. Like, she's really careful with the babies. And I'm like, and I kind of just looked at him. I was like, dog, she's a mom. You're looking at her like an animal. She's a mom, dog. She's a mom. Like, what do you think? And then he kind of took a step back and was like, damn, you're kind of right. 500 a puppy. And I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. Come on, dog, for real. But yeah, like, it's crazy how some people forget. They get so consumed with the money and the idea of business and the idea of a profit that they forget that you're, despite animal or not, let's just speak on a life scale. Let's speak life. That is a mother. That's a mom that had babies. And he was just like, yeah, you're right. Talk to him real quick, though.
And you can't take the time to really vet the people you're selling them to. I think that was the point I was trying to make earlier, when a lot of people, people buy puppies not realizing how much responsibility, the difference between raising a puppy and getting a dog that's, 2 or 3 years old from the pound or something, it's night and day. Most people don't realize what they get into when they get a puppy. It is a lot of work, and everything's going to get chewed up, and they have way more energy than you do, and they're going to be shitting and pissing and eating and chewing up your shoes and chewing up your cables. And most people can't handle 6 months of that, and they're like, take this damn dog back.
Yeah, this is my thing. I've always stood by this. if you can't take care of your stuff, if you can't keep your room clean, if you have dishes in your sink, hold on, let me get back to life. If you can't take care of a plant, you can't take care of a dog.
Exactly.
You still gotta feed the plant. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Some people are gonna think I'm wild for even comparing the two, but again, I'm comparing life. These are things that can die. A plant can die. A dog can die if you do not take care of them. You have to take care. Oh. I have a lot of friends that are marijuana farmers, and they are out there taking care of their plants the same way they take care of their kids, their cars, their wives, their husbands. One of my buddies, he goes out there, he talks to his plants every day. He's talking with them, he's singing to them, he's playing music for them. It's kind of dope. He even taught me, like, this is a male plant, this is a female plant. Like, he taught me a whole bunch of stuff. He taught me about, like, there's different, you can get different lighting from the moon. Like, the moon has its own vitamin, like the sun has vitamin D and the moon has its own vitamin. I can't remember exactly what it is, but
vitamin M.
It's a trip. It's a trip. And I was like, dang, like, because there's a lot of people that say again, it's all the idea. They like the idea of having a marijuana farm because the idea of a profit is there. But this isn't just put the plant in the ground and then you go to work. It doesn't always work like that.
The profitability part is really hard, man. It's really hard. You know, I mean, you have to be able to run a business and grow a good product. Yeah, absolutely. Take care of it and be able to create something that is a retail quality, whether you sell it at a retail level or not. Yeah. And I mean, I talk to my plants. I had a little radio in there, but it stopped working. But I used to just play classical music like 24/7 in the room. And that's, I mean, these things have been scientifically proven to work.
Some people, they'll use they'll use the chicken blood. And they'll put the chicken blood in the soil and everything like that. And then now I have friends that what they're doing is they're not throwing their pills away anymore. They'll put it in a bin and they'll make it into like a compost or whatever. Or it turns itself into a compost. And 10 times out of 10, when you let that compost sit, you'll see other plants growing out of it. And they just use that for their soil.
Pills away?
Peels, like banana peels, orange peels. My bad. Like water, like the watermelon peels.
Out of pills.
Okay. Yeah, no. But I thought it was pretty. I thought it was pretty dope. Like everything that comes from the ground has a use. Every single thing that comes from the ground has a use. And with that, and all the seed is, I'm about to cook it a little bit. All a seed is just the passing down of information. That's all it is. That's pretty much what abundance means. Yeah. Whatever comes from the ground or whatever comes out of nature, whatever has life, it comes with a seed to reproduce.
Yes.
Even me. These balls right here, these balls is full of seeds, bruh.
That one seed is going to produce, how depending on the plant, hundreds, maybe even thousands of seeds.
Multiplication.
Yeah.
I do have 2 topics. And within these 2 topics, we're going to do what we do, and we're going to go off the rails, and I don't care. I'm proud of it. That's what I love to do. That's what I take pride in this show. One is this boycott of Disney. Maybe you can educate me on that.
I've been boycotting Disney for like the past 10 years.
Yeah, like people are starting to get it now. Like people are canceling their subscriptions. They're not going to the movies.
Yeah, but now it's because it's like, oh, they gave Elon 20 minutes on Disney Plus, so now we have what is
that what it was?
Now? No. I'm being facetious. Okay. I'm joking, but for me it was they have an agenda that is not. It's not American. It's not Christian, and it's not good. It's not. I think their agenda is anti-American in a lot of ways.
Learn me. Explain.
Well, they are one of the companies that's constantly pushing all this diversity stuff, and it's not working out, as we've seen. Like we saw what a disaster this Snow White movie was. That never even came out. Because the movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, and one of the very first things they said was, we're not gonna cast actual dwarves in a movie called Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. So they were discriminating against dwarves straight out the gate. So it's like, oh, these dwarves are going to be regular size, and one's going to be gay, and one's going to be handicapped, and they were just turning it into this bullshit popular culture, anti-establishment bullshit.
Yeah. I think trying to make everybody happy is not all the way healthy. You gotta have some people pissed off, I guess. Like, but is that wrong for me to say?
It's Disney, and let's not forget, Disney owns fucking everything. They own The Simpsons. The Simpsons made a career out of making fun of Disney because Disney was an evil corporation, and then just Disney bought Fox. Disney literally bought the people that were talking shit about them. I mean, Disney owns everything. So understand that Disney owns everything. So they can be doing a lot of this stuff under different names. It doesn't have to be under Disney. It can be under Hollywood Records, or it can be under I can't remember any of the company that put out Showgirls. Disney released that movie Showgirls about the trials and tribulations of strippers in Las Vegas. That was a Disney movie. So they've got all kind of conglomerates, but they're really trying to push Disney outside of the family friendly, okay for kids, G to PG type environment that it's always has been. Like, Disney's always been kind of something we can look at and go, okay, that's innocent, but that's not the case anymore.
How is it that the LGBT community has and this is no knock to y'all. I mean, hold on, let me start with this, man, real quick though. I'm not scared of y'all. But my question is, how is it that they have so much power? People are afraid of them. Why?
Nobody's afraid of them. That's just my opinion, but there is an effort to, the same people who support the LGBTQ plus, that are funding them, that are supporting them, also are funding and supporting BLM. And we all saw how BLM turned out. It was a total hustle. One of the founders pled guilty to stealing the money.
Yeah, that was wild.
But it's
got a mansion and
it's George Soros and its son, and it's the Mossad. There's a lot of anti-American influence, and they're the ones supporting like the LGBTQ plus, the Queers for Palestine. All of the disruptors are being funded by Israelis. And the Mossad. The Mossad, for those of you who don't know, is basically the Israeli CIA. They want to claim like they're like the Israeli FBI, but the FBI deals specifically in the United States. CIA is global. Mossad is global. So, and they've also, once again, in my opinion, infiltrated organizations like the FBI. And the CIA and federal agencies were involved with TV and movies from the get-go here in America. The entire time, the federal government had their finger on the button. The entire time, it's been a product of the federal government, TV and movies. So it clearly is, TV itself is a propaganda tool that was working successfully, but now that everybody's on their phones, it's falling apart.
Yeah, and late night shows are dying now.
And the hold that Disney had on us is falling apart.
They lost billions.
There's stuff like, back when I was a heathen, I still kind of don't mind because I'm still kind of a heathen, but there's the scene at the end of The Little Mermaid where the priest leans back and he's got a little point where his dick would be in the animation. And then like on The Lion King, apparently there's like some dust and it goes up into the sky and you can read the word sex in the stars, or the very first graphic for the very first movie poster for The Little Mermaid had a big, because it was the castle, and there was a big giant cock. Just a straight up gold cock.
I went down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, so and that's all true. I mean, the guys that work at Disney are weird sicko perverts. I've met a few of them, and they are just not normal. There was one of their animators who used to come into Red Robin that I used to wait tables at back in the day, and he was just, the women he refused to wait on him because he was such a fucking creep. And he's sitting there like drawing, like Walt Disney, sitting there drawing characters that look like Walt Disney was drawing them himself. Because like they have a lot of guys like trying to come up with new characters or like, trying to do, basically he was just trying to do updated versions of what we've been known for Disney for,
did you remember that it was, I think Mickey was on a boat. He was either in a boat or like a warehouse and he had the cheese and he swissed it.
I don't.
He swissed it with the peen.
I don't remember, but it gets even better. Walt Disney was actually a member of, well, he wasn't officially a member, I shouldn't say that, but he hung out with the American Nazi Party. He hated Jews.
That's new news to me.
And like I said, I feel like there's a tremendous, at least Israeli influence, because I don't want to throw Jews under the bus, but I have no problem throwing Israel under the bus, the government of Israel and the Mossad. I have no problem throwing them under the bus because I think they're the problems, not people who believe in the Jewish religion. I don't think they're the problem at all, just to clarify. I know with this haircut, you kind of might assume.
See, again, that's out of my realm. I don't know shit about that.
Dude, this is all. It's like I think I told you, it's because of the Epstein. Because we fell backward into the fact that Epstein was a Mossad agent. Ghislaine Maxwell was a Mossad agent. Her dad was one of the main dudes in the Mossad, like right after it was founded. And he also bought the rights to the companies that make our history books. So one of the members of Israel's CIA bought the rights to our history books. That's why the Holocaust keeps coming up in our history. That's why we talk about Hitler as opposed to Mao or Stalin. There's plenty of people much worse than Hitler. But because Israel controls our education, we're constantly having to go back to the most recent Jewish genocide. Jews have been exodused and genocided throughout history several times. Yeah, nobody's ready for that.
So much for the fun pod, guys.
What are you talking about? This is great.
So much for the fun pod.
But it was that and the assassination of Charlie Kirk right after Charlie Kirk goes, Israel's doing this, Mossad's doing this stuff doesn't add up. And he turned down $24 million from Netanyahu. He turned down $24 million from Netanyahu for Turning Point. So to me, it's just become blatantly obvious based on just a couple. The assassination of Charlie Kirk wasn't an accident, but falling backwards in the Jeffrey Epstein information that we found that he was working for the Israeli government, nobody expected that. Nobody expected that. And they're still trying to cover that up. Fun. This is fun. Fun.
Disney lost $3 billion, guys.
Oh, they've been steadily decreasing. Like if you look at the little chart where it's got the little roller coaster where it shows their value, it's like a roller coaster just going down and down and down and down.
People canceling their passes to Disneyland and Disney World. I guess there was this lady, or it was a couple. They were supposed to get married at Disney World, and they spent like $150,000. Pulled back. They pulled out of it.
Crazy.
Disney's taking a hit.
Well, they had to have done something. I mean, there has to be like something recent. I don't really know of any recent things.
Yeah, saying that stuff doesn't come, like the details of it doesn't come across my timeline. I just figured my surface level ass brain, I just figured prices keep going up, so people are just canceling altogether.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I don't need to watch. I've seen these movies a million times. I'm not gonna keep paying $20-$30 just to keep seeing the same remakes.
Well, not only that, but they're editing. Everybody's like, I put on, I think it was Rambo. I put on one of the Rambo movies because, of course, I own them all. And it was something I noticed, like, just before the DVD started. It was like, oh, TriStar Pictures, it does not blah, 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 and does not represent. And they're basically saying, like, we'll make money off of this, but, like, don't come yelling at us if it offends you. Like, that offended me. Like, we'll make money off it. We'll distribute it. You can buy it from us. But if it offends you, talk to Rambo. Don't talk to us.
People need to stop being so soft.
Seriously, dude.
Stop being so soft.
Seriously.
What's the world without a little? Somebody, I can't remember who said it, but this is my analogy. What's sports without a little bit of shit talk?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're supposed to get offended. So what? If you get offended, turn the channel.
You know, it's funny because I just by default, like, just end up hanging out with a bunch of soft fools. I remember one time we had a poker game at my house, and it was like the first game that I had hosted with my wife, and she, with us living together, and she invited a friend from work, and my friends and I were shit talking all week, and then so we get to the game and we're shit talking, and and I of course I won because I'm amazing. I was like, yeah, in your face. And then, like, the next day after work, my wife's like, oh, he's not going to come back. My friend's not going to come back. You guys talked all this shit. I'm like, yeah, that's it's a competition. Not only is it a competition, but it's literally anybody's game. So we are all comfortable talking shit.
And there's
we're
money
all
involved.
comfortable, and there's money
Stop
involved.
being so frail.
Yeah.
My last topic was there was attempt of a school shooting. One of the students disarms the student that was going to attempt the act. The kid that disarmed the kid got suspended from the school.
Of course he did. Was this in California?
I can't remember. And apologies for I don't know the names. I don't like whenever I see or hear some this is what I need to get better at. Whenever I see or hear some bullshit, I don't go look for the details because I want to stay as biased as I possibly can. I want to stay biased, and I try, because I don't want to get influenced by anything. I want to have my raw thinking and my raw idea. This kid, and of course it had to be racial, so you can only guess what ethnicity the kid was that got expelled or suspended.
I'm assuming he was white, and the person with the gun was black.
Opposite.
Okay, so the person with the gun was white. That makes more sense. School shooter, white, of course. My bad. That's what we do.
The kid that disarmed him was black. So he got, if I remember correctly, he got suspended for disarming the kid that was going to do the SS.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
So what, now he has the country backing him. There are people that are, people are calling the school now. They're telling the school that they're wrong. And everybody's backing up this kid 100%. Now, I did see a picture of the kid. He looks like a sweet kid. Yeah. He's
clearly he was willing to put himself in danger to save
the kid, students. He was like a 6th grader or something.
Yeah.
He wasn't no older than 15 years old.
That kid's more of a man than, the local comedians.
Now, I mean that takes a lot of balls, yo.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
I'll be real.
Especially at that age, because I've been trained to do that. Before I was trained to do that, I would never do that.
That's the difference. Right there. That is the difference between me and you. I'm trained to tap people out. I'm not trained to disarm somebody. If there's guns involved, I'm running. I'm out. I can defend. When it comes to the good old scuffles, I am trained to defend myself. And for those that know, I'm pretty damn good at it. I can't choke a bullet. If I see a gun, I'm gone. I'm out. I'm not gonna be a hero. But that kid, that child is a legitimate hero. I want to look him up.
Absolutely. And the schools, and just take a look at who as teachers. And I know people are like, oh, teachers are great. I had a teacher. My sister's a teacher. All the teachers I know are fucking freaks, man. I wouldn't trust them to dog sit. You know, and a lot of them are spineless pussies, which means administration is going to be spineless pussies. So they're like, well, let's suspend them to play it safe. Like they're not even going to participate in actually being a school. They're just going to be so focused on what the political fallout of them not punishing this kid who literally saved, or more than likely literally saved lives.
And then this is my thing too, right? As much credit as he deserves, he should not be getting this type of attention. What about the kid that was going to make that attempt?
Yeah.
What about him?
Yeah.
Get him some help.
Well, that's the thing. It's not news. It's sensationalism. It's whatever they can get us talking. Because, yeah, the fact of the matter is that kid that brought the gun to school is mentally disturbed. You know, another white kid probably raised by a single mom. Probably doesn't, you know, there's probably nothing resembling accountability in that house. He probably doesn't have responsibilities in that house. He probably is furious that he has to take the trash out once a week.
I just look, man. I'm still looking it up. Let me
right.
let me see. I'm gonna find it. I'll be learning everything from TikTok.
In my day, especially in the 6th grade, if I prevented the shooter, I'd be a frickin' hero. They'd throw me a damn parade. And I'm a white kid in Oxnard. They'd still throw me, I mean, it'd be a short parade, but they'd throw me a parade. They'd throw me a parade. I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not even popping up. Hold on. Let's see. What's it? Let's say gets.
What search engine are you using?
The bullshit one.
Of course.
Suspended.
I pretended for a minute that I never even got the damn letter. 12 o'clock on the dot, so I think I better.
Brave 11-year-old disarms gun toting middle school. Okay, this might be the one.
11 years. Jesus.
11 years old.
I just got shot when I was 11. I'd have started crying, probably pissed myself.
Is this? Why 11-year-old black Michigan boy potentially prevented a school shooting and got suspended for it? Okay.
Why do they have to mention his ethnicity in the article's title?
Period.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like
Sakir Everett, 11-year-old, responded to a dangerous situation with courage, but instead of being celebrated, some say he's being treated like a criminal. There's him and his mom.
God. I just had the worst thought. That's the only way we know how to treat you, kid. We don't know how to. We've never had a black hero before. We've never met one. We don't know what to do.
Shout out Black Panther. Go ahead, pause, zoom in on that.
Good for him, dude. Good for him.
Go look it up on TikTok. What's his name again? I know I just read it. Sakir Everett, 11, yo.
That's
11.
Awesome,
I don't look.
Awesome.
Okay, so my dumb ass, I gotta have some fun with it. I gotta make some jokes. You know how you be feeling like the hero after you come out the movie? He must have been watching Dragon Ball Z or some shit. He must have watched. I want to know what movie he watched before he went to school, because this is my moment. And he then dun, 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 and just and sprang into action. Literally sprang into action.
I think what he had was something that, you know, I've definitely been lacking for a long time, and that was, you know, what is so important, and that is the value of life. I think to him the value of life was so damn important that putting himself at risk was the farthest thing from his mind.
Yeah, because he just got done watching Hancock or something.
It was Rambo. It was Rambo 4.
That fool was
Rambo 4.
Nah, he was watching Neo in the Matrix. Like, hold on, damn. But nah, like most 11-year-olds are not thinking like that, or at least like he could have been out of here.
Yeah.
That mom that could have easily turned to another situation.
That's also, you know, like in those types of situations, that's exactly how I would look at it. I'm already a potential casualty. I might as well do my best to stop the situation and maybe get a couple people out of here. You know, if I don't make it, at least maybe make it possible for a couple other people to get out of there.
He had to be like Okay, so let's just say I know I was talking shit earlier. I know I said if I see a gun, I'm running, but that depends on how close.
Oh, absolutely.
Like if my hands are up and I'm not moving and you in my face, I'm going out with a bang. I'm going out swinging.
I mean, if it's out, yeah, I'm not Steven Seagal. If it's out, yeah. But I'm saying, like, it kind of sounded like the other student was taking it out or was showing it off or something to that effect. Like it was in a bag or something like that is kind of, I think, the impression I was left under, or the assumption I'm making, I think I should say. I don't know exactly, but, you know, with how sensational they are, they would have, you know, they probably would have, you know, if the kid had the gun in his hand, the article, the title alone would have been much more sensational.
The kid pulled the gun out. Sakir, I hope I'm saying his name right. Sakir disarmed him, took the clip out, and he cleared the chamber.
So yeah, he's experienced. So
yeah, so
education.
He got it from, like we were saying earlier about, you were saying earlier about the women that can the deer, clean the deer,
field dress the deer.
Field dress the deer. His dad would take him hunting, take him fishing. His dad taught him how to load a gun, how to unload a gun, how to take it apart, put it together. His dad taught him all of that. That's why he was able to do it.
Yeah. There's an over familiarity with it at that point. Yeah.
But I mean, I've been in enough situations to where even if you reach a certain type of way, I'm out. Pew! Bye. Bye. I'm out. There's been too many situations where you just take off and you hit the corner and shots ring out. Nope. I don't play like that. Like a scared person with a gun is gonna shoot you. Look,
they're gonna shoot at you. Whether or not they hit you is a totally different story.
They're shooting. They could miss. They're gonna shoot. That's my thing. Like they're gonna shoot. Like there's some cold-hearted dudes. They'll just pull out like, dude, I could just end you right now, like fearlessly. I'm less worried about that guy than the scared dude, because the scared person is shaking,
that's what I'm saying,
and then they'll just bah, and then whether they miss or not, they still let one go. I'm good.
I remember when like closed caption TV, like back when YouTube was actually fun, and you could look up street shootouts, and there'd be dudes like 6, 7, maybe 8 feet away from each other, miss each other entirely. Because first of all, they're shooting like this, they're running away, shooting like that. They're not even paying attention, and they're just like all over the place. It's like the actual barrel being pointed at the person you're trying to shoot. It just seems like not even part of the whole process.
Dude, I just seen, well, not just, it was maybe a couple months ago. It was like a door camera, like a ring cam or something. And dude, these dudes was letting off. These dudes have fully automatic handguns, and I'm just watching. This kid had to be no older than 21. This dude, he just squeezed, and it was like he couldn't control it. I'm like, yo, like, number one, well, I shouldn't ask, but I'm gonna ask. How did you get a switch? You got a Glock 19 with one of those drums. It's like 100-round drum. You just see a Glock 19 with it's like this big ass drum on the bottom of it, and he just squeezed and just.
Was it the double banger, or was it just
I think it was a single one. I would have to look at it again, but like just watching him, like it's like he was trying to contain a Grand Mastiff, and not to mention he had at least 8 people around him ducking, and he's just like trying to shoot back at the guy. Like you, like that.
That's, I mean, that was probably the first time he ever shot that gun.
Probably.
Like you got to take it somewhere and fire off a couple rounds just to understand what you're dealing with. And yeah, when you add that drum, that's between 8 and 15 more pounds, depending on ammunition.
Dude, even like, okay, I got a 45 cal, and I'm using 130 grain FMJs. with one hand, it's a
Yeah.
like even full extension, like, and this is just one hand. Like it's gonna kick you back. Two hands, it feels way safer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's way safer with two hands. But even that, and this dude had a Glock 19. It had to be a Glock 19. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know any other Glocks that you can make fullies. And it was he could have easily took everybody out with him on accident.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just looked and squeezed. He didn't aim or nothing. He just reacted. Somebody shot at him. So he thought he was Rambo, and he
Well, I was gonna say he went into dumb mode, but he was already pretty close.
I think. Well, I know what happened. Ego got in the way. Oh, I'm the hardest motherfucker out here. I ain't scared of shit. Yeah. Like I've seen it. I've seen dudes in shootouts just stand there like, oh.
That's honestly one of your best bets. You know, like go back to like the shootouts at high noon that the Cowboys allegedly had. The quick draw dudes. The majority of the winners, this is of course according to what I read, were the dudes that they didn't try to be the fastest. They just were the most accurate. Bam. The dudes that tried to be the fastest would miss a lot of the times because they're so quick to pull the trigger, they wouldn't be on target. And, you know, a big portion of what I was taught was, you know, all rounds downrange, one shot, one kill. Instead of doing that, just do the.
Yeah, that goes. Hey, young boys, listen to me. Measure 4 times, cause y'all slow. My generation, we can measure twice, cut once. Y'all got to measure twice as many times to cut it once, and then you got to make sure. Huh? You said what? Like this, right? Is this right? Hold on, this right? Yeah. No, I don't trust you. Let me go ask somebody else. And somehow they still mess it up. But measure 4 times, cut once. But man, I don't like. Look, I know. Oh, it's fucking sad. I got homeboys that they can get weapons before they can get a job application.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
for sure. And that's another thing. Like if you're slanging dope or you know, if you've got fast money coming in. I mean, we've talked about it here on the show. That's one of the first things you want to get. You know, because you're like, oh, I'm caked up. People are looking at me. Got to get that F&N.
Yep. Shit. Real quick though, I did not drink. I don't know why this is happening. But your boy has to go to the bathroom already. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom and is this the right time? I'll be right back. Shit.
Burnt out show, but the vibe's still blowing. Vita live lit where the laughs keep flowing. Oxnard nights where the drinks keep pouring. Realquicctho hosting, the crowd keeps roaring. Mic in his hand, joke sharp as a razor. Cut through the tension, got the room in a laser. From the front row giggles to the back booth cheers. Burnt out, nah, this the highlight of your year. Burnt out Thursdays, light up the night. Get your drinks ready, keep the mood tight. Realquicctho, yeah, he keeping it steady. Laugh till you cry, Oxnard, y'all ready? Comedy cooking, heat high in the kitchen. Punchlines flying, no breaks, no intermissions. Drinks on deck, the bartenders flex. Crowd so wild, you forget about the stress. Viva live, where the magic ignites. Oxnard streets buzzing, lit up with lights. Thirst quench, hearts full, spirits in flight. Burnt out Thursdays, we own the night. Sip, sip, laugh, now you in the groove. Realquicctho got the jokes, make your body move. Crowds electric, the vibe so kinetic. Every Thursday here is comedic aesthetics.
Talk to him real quick though. Talk to him real quick though.
Burnt Burnt out show, but the vibe's still growing. Vida live lit, where the laughs keep flowing. Oxnard nights, where the drinks keep pouring. Real quick though, hosting, the crowd keeps roaring. Mic in his hand, jokes sharp as a razor. Cut through the tension, got the room in a laser. From the front row giggles to the back booth cheers. Burnt out, nah, this the highlight of your year. Burnt out Thursdays, light up the night. Get your drinks ready, keep the mood tight. Real quick though, yeah, he keeping it steady. Laugh till you cry, Oxnard, y'all ready? Comedy cooking, heat high in the kitchen. Punchlines flying, no breaks, no intermissions. Drinks on deck, the bartenders flex. Crowd so wild, you forget about the stress. Viva live, where the magic ignites. Oxnard streets buzzing, lit up with lights. First quench, hearts full, spirits in flight. Burnt out Thursdays, we own the night. Sip, sip, laugh, now you in the groove. Real quick though, got the jokes, make your body move. Crowd's electric, the vibe's so kinetic. Every Thursday here is comedic aesthetics.
And mics are hot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hold on.
Talk to him real quick though.
Let's recap, repeat, and now we're back.
Yep. I had a party.
I had to use the call first.
Talk to him real quick though.
Yeah. While I was enjoying my release and relief, my mental health is great right now. Things in my life are great right now. I got a
Hell
new
yeah.
position. I'm making a little more money. Things are about to be easier for me and my family. I'm great. There has been some people that have been let's just say I prayed for some stuff and it happened. I don't got no toxicity in my life no more. I don't really got no drama in my life no more. Your boy is happy. You know what I'm saying? Your boy is happy. I'm always able to help people. I'm still helping people. Everything is great right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of the moments that I've been waiting for because, woo, it's been a lot of shit. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of shit. It's been a lot of drama. But, yeah, it's all starting to dwindle away. It's all starting to just bounce off of me. And you know what? I don't feel bad about it. I'm not tripping about it. I'm not dwelling on it. I feel good, man. I feel good. Like, there's people out there that want me to react to some shit, but I'm just not going to.
No, there's no need
Like,
to.
yeah, dude, life's, how Future said, life's great. My life is on point right now. Like, despite my little hiccups I had a week, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, whatever, everybody's doing better. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in my household and under my roof is doing way better.
Good.
You know, compared from a week. Well, you know what's been going on. Things have turned around. And I want to say this. All right, I want to say this. Now, I'm not gonna get too personal, but considering what my profession is in both jobs now, I deal a lot with therapy work, and I deal with a lot of clients with mental health issues, and some of them are legit have mental illnesses. I'm talking from 5150 to 5760 or 5270, whatever it is. I'm still learning the codes.
I didn't know there was more.
Yeah, there's like 6 of them.
Oh wow, okay. I've never been officially 5150, so I didn't know I could go beyond that.
Oh yeah, there's more. There's more. And you know, just working at where I work now, I've been gaining a whole lot of new knowledge, and I have been loving it. There are some stories. There's some sad stories, and there's going to be more sad stories.
Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah.
There are people out there that really have these ideations of taking their life.
Yeah.
All we can do is be there for them. What I'm going to say is this. I am a very holistic guy. I do not believe in Western medicine. I know it can work, but I don't like the purpose of it. I don't like the fact that medication is just to maintain an ailment. And I think we need to find cures for ailments. I'm not going to get into speaking on specific diseases or illnesses, because the Western medicine owns those words, and if you use those words, you can be fined or cease and desist, and that's a whole nother conversation too. But
wait till you find out the pharmaceutical industry is a product of the oil industry. Just wait till we discuss that.
We'll get there.
That'll blow your fucking blown mind even further.
We'll get there. We'll hit that rabbit hole. But if you have somebody in your life that is way more than close to you, and they have these ideations of taking their own life, don't be selfish like I was. If they need medication, if they need a pill, give it to them. Give them that pill. If they have made multiple attempts at trying to get out of this life, put them on the meds. Whether they want to or not, or whether you want to or not. Stop being selfish. Listen to the doctor. Listen to the doctor, and and use your best judgment, because there are some doctors, like I said, my personal beef with doctors. Hey, do you have any allergens? Are you allergic to anything? No, I'm not. Okay, well, go to Walgreens. I'm going to write you a prescription for allergy medicine. That's my personal beef. But again, when you have somebody close to you that has attempted to get themselves out of here multiple times, give them that pill. I don't care what you believe in at that point. Give them that pill. Make them take that pill. I'd rather have you here alive on that pill than gone because I didn't want to give you medication. That's where I'm at with that. And because of what has happened in the few days and weeks or whatever, like I said, things have gotten better. Moods have gotten better. Tension has been reduced to damn near none. And take the pill. Just take it. I don't care if it's probably most likely going to be an antidepressant or something. Take it. Take it. Take it.
You can also, you can do your due diligence. You can talk to a couple different therapists if you want. And, when you do that, if you kind of just try to have the same conversation with 3 different therapists, more than likely they're all, or 2 of them are going to hit on something. They're going to be like, oh, you said this, or like, because I was really anti any type of pharmaceuticals until like in my mid 30s. And I needed them bad. I was like, well, I'll just try cocaine and alcohol. That'll work, right? But pharmaceuticals, no way. So, I hit a rock bottom, low enough to where, I was able to quit drinking. But then, all the stuff that was making me want to drink was still going on in my head. And then once I finally agreed to take medication, I was able to function. It wasn't just anxiety and depression and suicidal ideation. It was I can actually function. And also, let's not forget that medications are meant, just like taxes, are meant to be temporary.
Yeah.
Like a good portion of my conversation with my psychiatrist and therapist is, when can I get off this medication? When can we decrease my dosage? You kind of have to be proactive. And another thing we need to do, because you're absolutely right. If you've got a friend who's down in the dumps, especially if you're a friend, that's what friends do. Friends don't sign off on your bullshit. Friends, they're there to help you. They're there to call you on your bullshit. But we also have to stop, not making jokes, but people get sad and they go, they make jokes about killing themselves, or they talk about it or something.
Yeah, don't play like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're a comedian on stage, I feel like you have more leeway with that. But it's not. it really takes away from people that are actually hurting. You know, because I used to do that all the time. I would threaten, you know, just to give you an idea what a, you know, charming young man I was. When a woman was about to break up with me or wanted to break up with me, I'd threaten to kill myself just to keep her around. And who the fuck wants that? Who the fuck? Why would I want to be with a woman that's only with me because I'll kill myself? You know, so, and I wasn't gonna do it. I was just desperate, and I didn't know, you know. But you know, it got to the point where I just made a habit of that, to where if I ever did kill myself, nobody would stop me. Nobody would expect me to.
See, and that's the thing too. Like, that's the other thing. We can't stop them. Like, if they are going, who the hell is this? Real quick though, oh, y'all answer. What's up, Dex? Hold up. Yo, you are live on the Realquicctho Podcast. What's good, Dex?
Shit. Wow, that's some crazy shit. Say what's up? What the fuck?
Hold on, say it again.
I was like, that's crazy. That's some crazy shit. I was just calling to say what's up.
Hey, man, I see you got some things coming out, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, bro. I was calling you about that. I just wanted to see if I could shoot you at least like a sample of what's coming. I was gonna see if you could put it on your stories, but you on live. You want to play it live? You can.
We could do that as long as I don't get muted.
Oh no, you should be fine. You should be fine. This just got recorded and mastered Saturday. Sunday it'll be released October 3rd, this Friday. So it is my EP called Reality Check. So
Oh, what?
You know,
Okay.
yeah, so I think it's I tried to put my foot into this a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I can email you the joint, you know what I'm saying, and you know, see what's, you know, if the people kind of, I ain't really tripping if nobody on, you know, ain't feeling or whatever. It's just, it was something from my heart, you know, I'll put it
Hey,
that way.
man, look, you did it for you, not for everybody else. You know I'm
That on the
playing.
real.
I'll
On
play
the
it.
real. What is, do me a favor, shoot me that email and I'm gonna send it to you, because you know, it ain't actually out yet. It's in the process of being out, but I got, you know, I can shoot that to you. You can play it. It's all quality and everything.
All right. Well, you want me to play it right now or you want me to wait?
No, you can play it tonight. I just don't have your email to send it to. How you want me to send it to you?
Okay, yeah, I'll send you my email right now.
All right, for sure.
All right,
You want me to
peace.
stay on the line or you want me to call you back?
I'm gonna send it to me. I'm gonna send you the email. Send me the song, and then we're gonna listen to the song, and then I'll let you. I'm gonna text you, and then you can call back.
All right, for sure. Let's get it.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was my dog OMD Dex 300. Go get you something from the Corner Store. Corner Store Podcast with a K. KORNER Store Podcast. And you can follow him at OMD Dex 300 on IG, man. What's up? That's all right. That was love. That was a nice surprise. That was a nice phone call. But back to the shit. If somebody wants to harm themselves, they are going to find a way to do it. Even if they are in a facility that can prevent them from doing it, they will find a way. Yeah. What you need to do is be supportive, assess the situation, and depending on what the psychiatrist says or what the doctor says, make them take their meds. Now, to all you people out there that just have the idea of it and did these little fake attempts, and then you try to decide to do it for real this time, just know them hospital beds ain't comfortable and that hospital food is nasty.
And it's boring.
It's boring. Like, you will definitely change your mind about doing it. Like, when you see how real it is, because some people think like, oh, you know, I'll just take 30 pills and do a night in the hospital. Yeah, I changed. I don't want to do this anymore.
Dude,
This
fuck
sucks.
all of that. No, I don't understand that for the life of me. Like getting close, just like doing enough damage to end up in the hospital. That's ridiculous, dude. The cries for help, you know, I guess is what is what we call them. And that's when I say suicidal ideation, I mean literally that, because the second when it was like, because I wouldn't even have, because I'd be like thinking about suicide, and then I'll be like, all right, well, what's the next step? And then literally I'd be like, we'll go buy a big old bottle of whiskey and buy a big old bottle of aspirin and just down those fuckers. And I'm like, I am not going to do that. I'm not even getting up out of my seat. I'm not going to grab my credit card. I'm not doing any of that shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by, and that's how most of us are. Like, we feel like, oh, I wish I was dead, but we do not in any way, shape, or form want to act on it. So yeah, for those of us who and a lot of, and it's, like Robin Williams is the one example I can think of, because he was always smiling, always happy, but we also didn't see him privately. Privately, he was miserable. So a lot of the times it is the people that are always smiling. The people who just never seem to hurt, the people who are always smiling, they're probably in so much pain and they're so ashamed of it, or they just don't want to ruin your good time that they'll go out of their way to avoid that.
And I get that. I get that. I'm that guy. Yeah. I've been that guy for a long time. This is the happiest that I've been in a long time.
Same here,
and I'm
dude.
talking about happy with everything.
Yeah.
My girl, my kids, everything. My family straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, we about to go up from here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was that guy, but it for me, and shout out to one of my best friends in my whole world, Natasha. Shout out to her. She keeps constantly reminding me that everybody is not like me.
Yeah.
Because me, I really come from that. Hey, stop being a bitch. I come from that. The fuck are you crying for? Get your punk ass up. Fucking crying for. I come from that. So there's not a lot that's gonna make me flinch or get me to fold. There's not a lot. Like, I've been through a lot and I'll bitch about it, but I'm still standing here. I'm still going. Even though I don't want to, you're still going to see me outside. You're still going to see me clocking in. You're still going to see me doing what I need to do for my family. You know what I'm saying? I almost lost 3 people last week. I lost 1 out of 3 people last week. Last fucking week. What? And I can laugh about it now because it's something that, at least in my life, this shit just happens. I lose 4 to 5 people every fucking year for the last 10 years.
Well,
no joke.
The old Murphy's Law, if it can go wrong, it will. Like, before you leave the house, you have to expect some bullshit. Before you get out of bed, you have to say, today, there's going to be some bullshit today.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be some bullshit
I wonder what's
today.
going to happen tomorrow. One of my friends, he became a good friend quick. And I don't want to put his name out. You guys have, he's an artist. And he did come out publicly. I'm still not gonna say his name because I wanna think that he's doing way better and he's in a better space than he was 3 months ago. But he went on social media and he sat there and listed about 10 ways he tried to get himself out of here. I called him instantly. And all I said was, yo, I'm not going to sit here and say I get it because I don't. I might not know exactly what you're going through, but I have been through some things. And again, like what he's going through, it could be way more than what I felt, or it could be way less. The point is, he's going through enough to have tried to get himself out of here 10 different ways, and he's failed every time.
He's posting. He's not asking for help. It's to me, those are kind of like, at this point, those are like fake cries for attention, and I'm almost positive I know who you're talking about, but I'll assume I don't. But you did the right thing, absolutely. I don't want to downplay that at all, absolutely. I don't know. It's just that just seems like you're looking for the wrong kind of attention. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know how else to bring it up.
I mean, shit. At least he asked for help.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. Like if you posting it, I mean, no matter how it looks, he asked for the help. He asked for the help, and I made sure he got my love. I made sure he got my love because I'm tired of losing my people like that. I almost lost one of my homies. He almost OD'd. He had to get hit with the Narcan.
Yeah, dude, that shit's selling way too well.
This was like 2 weeks ago.
Narcan's selling way too well. It's selling
like
way
what?
too well.
I mean, it's not funny, but it's like, damn, like I wonder what the hell is going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
Make sure you check in on your people and make sure your people get help. I took his ass to his house, let his family know, hey, this is what's going on. I'm just here to let you know this is what's going on. I'll call it snitching, call it whatever the fuck it is that you want. I told his mom what the hell was going on.
That's what friends do. Like I said, friends don't sign off on your bullshit. Friends call you out on your bullshit. I do the exact straight up. Don't go out with me if you're gonna be hitting on women when you got a wife at home. I will fucking tell on you straight up, dude. I will fucking tell on you. Same thing. Yeah, if you're fucking around with drugs and you got a wife at home or kids or a mom or whatever that thinks you're doing way better than you are, I feel like I'm doing them a disservice.
Talk to him real quick, though.
And you a disservice by not bringing up the truth, in as soft and kind of a manner as I can muster.
My bad, y'all. That was loud as hell. Hold on. Let me get him
Be
again.
a little quieter.
Talk to him real quick, though.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a little better. My bad, y'all.
So I guess I'm gonna kind of take back some of the things I said.
This text.
It's definitely in those situations. It's so much better just to play it safe and check on them, even if they just want attention. But that's that's what I see is a lot of people who are like, oh, so I was thinking about killing myself, and it's just I feel like at that point everybody's gonna pay attention.
There's ideations and then there's attempts.
Yeah.
All right. It broke my heart when I found out that somebody close to me, super close to me, tried 10 times. Tried 10 times. So, and these are two different people that I'm speaking about. One tried 10 times the same way, and the other one tried 10 times 10 different ways.
I don't know about that.
So, I know they're like my boy that tried it 10 different ways. We have not known each other that long. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know him, but I will say that he's been a good friend. He's stayed loyal. He's never been any type of drama, and I enjoy.
That's not who I'm thinking of.
No. I know for a fact you don't know who.
Okay, I thought you said it was through comedy. That's why.
Oh no.
Okay.
This is he's a rapper.
Comedy rapper.
But
potato.
But the one that's super close to me, I didn't even know he tried 10 times. Once that I heard that he tried 10 times, like that's when your chest starts to hurt. That's when your throat starts, your stomach. That's when you just start to like, damn, like nah, hell nah. You're gonna get the help, and it's crazy because he's been getting help. He's been getting help. That help wasn't enough because again, he tried 10 times. I had no fucking idea. I had no idea. So now, my ass is no longer like, fuck pills, fuck meds, we ain't doing none of that. Yeah. We're all natural over here. All that shit does is maintain the illness. It's not gonna permanently, it's not going to execute that ailment. It's just going to maintain that ailment. So you have to rely on that medication. You have to keep taking it. That's why I'm against it. But shit, I'll rather maintain you. I'd rather maintain you underground overground than underground.
So many people when I started taking medication, they gave me a hard time about it. And I would usually respond with, which medical school did you graduate from? I remember like especially like my uncle who's, dude smokes weed like it's going out of style, which I don't really have a problem with. But you add that to, he drinks alcoholically. His wife is a admitted opiate addict. And, when I tell him I'm taking Prozac, he freaks out. Like, that stuff will melt your mind, man. And I'm like, yo, you got a wife who's addicted to opiates. That's going to destroy her spirit, her mind, her body, with how much weed, he's an escapist. He can't handle reality, so he's constantly smoking and drinking. And I was like, yo, if I die right here, right now, I'm going to die happy. Whereas before I was on medication, I was miserable. And being being on medication made doing things like not drinking so much easier.
Talk to him real quick, though.
So I'm in the same boat. I'm really anti-pharmaceuticals, but they've definitely improved my life. But I'm also really eager to get off of them as soon as possible.
Hey, man. Well, you got my support. Shoot. Hey, all y'all, everybody got my support. I know I was bullshitting about I'm not here to be saving nobody anymore. I mean, I was still kind of serious. But you can always come over here. I mean, if you need to feel a piece of love and you need to escape, I'll be your escape. I'm just after a minute, I'm gonna hug you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you some real shit, and then I'm gonna send you out there so you can acquire what I gave to you in your life and do better with your shit.
I'll give you an example. One time, I was supposed to be driving to Las Vegas with this. She was a female comedian for about a year.
Real quick, though.
Driving her car, she was shit-faced drunk. We end up in an argument. So we're like halfway to Vegas. I turn around and start driving back to Ventura County, and she is just not having it. She's freaking out. I'm just so over it. She starts opening the car door and taking off her seatbelt like she's gonna jump out. And I swear to you, my brain was like, well, at least it'll be quiet. Like,
hey, man.
She was threatening suicide, and I was like, that's one way to end this.
Hey.
That's such an awful way to think, but she beat me down to that. I was like, I don't even care. And that's the thing. As soon as she realized I honestly didn't care, she shut the fuck up. She closed the door, put her seatbelt back on, and stopped.
Yeah.
Because it was her car, and I'm driving, but she's like smashing the center dash, like the stereo and the HVAC and the heater, and like still pressing all the buttons. I'm like, this is your car, lady. Like what? And I was just so beat down. I'm like, just jump out. I mean, if she had, I would have been devastated. I would have been devastated, but I was so upset with her. I was like, like I said, this is one way to end this.
When you stop watching the clown, they stop performing.
Yes.
Talk
Yes.
to him real quick, though.
Yes.
One more time. When you stop watching the clown, they stop performing.
Talk to him real quick, though.
It's also similar with bullies. Once they don't get the satisfaction.
I was fucking them up.
But if you're like, just like, all right, let's get this over with.
Yeah,
they want you to cower. They want you to beg. And if you're just like, all right, go ahead, hit me. Go ahead.
Dude, I saw a video. This dude was like, hey, man, keep that shit up and we get down right now. And that dude said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hell, I've been waiting for this.
Exactly.
Oh, what's up? No, hell no. No. What's up? Nah, what's up? And then the bully just stood there like.
Exactly.
I was just, no, fuck all that. I was just playing. Nah, let's get him up. You've been making all this noise. What's up? I got time now. What's up?
I've done that a couple times.
He punked him. That dude the dude was smaller too. Obviously the bully was bigger. But the little dude was like, oh yeah, all right, yep. Today's the day, bitch. Today's the day, bitch.
First of all, that's how you have to react regardless. Because for years I was like, oh, hey, let's just be chill. They see that as weakness, and then they just double down, and then they become even bigger assholes. Like, honestly, a good portion of the reason why I look like this is because I live in Oxnard, and if I leave the house in like a yellow shirt or like a tie-dye shirt, people are going to try to fight me.
Yeah, it's wild.
But if I'm rocking all black with a shaved head, people are going to leave me the fuck alone.
Real quick, though, man, to everybody that is always in some shit, to everybody that is always struggling and it's just always drama, and every time they come around, it's a fucking sob story. People are going to get tired of you. I promise. People are going to get tired of you, and people are going to just start saying, nah, can't help you this time.
That's why I don't like hanging out with most comedians, especially local comedians, because that's a good portion of it is just feel sorry for me. And there's only so much of that, I can take, especially when I'm trying to keep it pushing,
Yeah.
I'm trying to, rising tide raises all ships. But these ships, they're like, well, we kind of like being sunk.
Nah, fuck that. Not me. So I started feeling like I was becoming that guy. Now, I wasn't necessarily like, oh, can I just borrow a couple bucks here? Can I borrow a couple bucks? It wasn't that. It was just, honestly, it was just me venting to people that I shouldn't have been venting to, that necessarily didn't need to know what the hell I was going through. Because honestly, I just needed to get it out. Yeah. And honestly, too, it's like, yeah, I'm going through some shit, but I'm still looking at you like, what the fuck you gonna do to get me out of my problems? Like, you can't do shit to get me out of my problems.
The next motherfucker walks around the corner is gonna hear it. Yeah.
I just needed somebody to listen.
Exactly.
And like always, I did what I do. You know what I'm saying? I thugged it out because I know. Look, there is nothing that I can't get out of. I told myself this 20 years ago, literally. there's nothing that I can't get out of.
Yeah.
There is no problem that I can't get out of. And I like, there's a couple people close to me, like family and shit. They don't like that I approach things that way. Nothing is a big deal to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to say nothing, but I want to say 90% of the bullshit that we go through, I'm not going to take it serious.
Well, 90% of the bullshit is self-induced. The worst things that are going to happen to the majority of us happen between our ears. Is the potential of what can happen. That's where anxiety comes from. You have some sort of excitement about something and you're missing information. That's where my anxiety comes from. It's like, oh, we're going to go to this show and this band's going to play, but I hope I like the opening band. I hope there's parking. I hope there's girls there. I hope I don't get in a fight. I hope the beer's not too expensive and all that stupid shit that shouldn't even matter. That's a bad example, but you know what I'm saying? It's like all that
I got you.
Unnecessary detail.
I live a worry-free life. Car accident, whatever. Nobody died. We straight. It's just a car. Yeah, it's going to cause us some inconvenience, and it's going to be fucking annoying, but I'm not going to take it serious. Flat tire. Oh, the car got towed. Somebody broke my 100-inch TV. Somebody tried to steal my motorcycle. I mean, shit happens. Like, it's fucking, like I said, I'll be pissed off, but I'm not just for the second. It'll pass.
Dude, prime example. Earlier today, I was making a marinade. I was making a fucking marinade for some steaks, man. And I've been getting down on my marinades. And I was doing like my first kind of like custom. I'm going to eyeball it all because before I'd follow someone else's recipe and maybe adjust it a little bit. So proud of myself. And I was putting it in a bag, like a Ziploc bag, so that I could throw the steaks in there for a couple days. And I knocked it and it spilled all over the floor. So it's oil and soy sauce and salt.
Like, damn it!
Yeah, I just immediately grabbed the towel and started wiping it up. Like my dinner's ruined, my plan is ruined. I still haven't fucking eaten. I've been eating these, by the way, which, oh my God, Lucas, sponsor me because these are ridiculous.
What up, Lucas?
What up, Lucas? Oh, those are so damn good. But like, I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to eat till after the podcast. And it didn't even faze me. I was like, wow. Normally this would get fuck at the very least.
Like, damn it.
And I just immediately grabbed the towel, cleaned up the mess. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not, going to have a meal for a while.
I can't. I cannot. I don't take anything. I don't take shit serious.
You can't.
Like, there are serious moments, yes, and I do know how to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But not everything has to be blown up. Stop crying over spilled milk. And I'm not going to feel sorry for you because you have to eat dry cereal. I'm not going to feel sorry for you.
Exactly. That's a dry cereal situation. You're exactly like the thing with my marinade. It's just a dry cereal situation. It's not, oh no, I can't eat. It's now the convenience of having a marinated steak is not going to happen anytime soon. But the two things that have helped me out tremendously, and I'm sorry, I'm going to get on a little, I'm going to get on the pulpit here for a second, was first of all, reintroducing God into my life and repeating to myself that I'm not a victim. I'll stand in the mirror and be like, you are not a victim. I'm not a victim. We're not victims. Once you step out of that, like, oh, of course this happens to me because I'm a victim. Once you step out of that mentality, all that shit it's water under the bridge.
Talk to him real quick, though.
Facts.
Cereal
100%.
without milk, steak without marinade. We're still getting cereal. We're still getting milk.
Man, come on. You better be grateful for what you got.
Yeah, we're going to take a nice, warm, hot shower right after, right? Yeah. So
I got clean shoes on. You kidding me? Yeah, my car ain't working right now. I got to spend a couple racks to get the suspension fixed. Can I drive it? Yeah. Is it better than yours? Most likely.
Are you talking about the Dodge?
Yeah.
Did you wash it?
Yeah.
I want to see that thing on the street.
I know, me too. Woo-hoo! I'm about to get it. Hey, I'm telling you, everything's going back up. I'm about to. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna put all my plans out there because don't everybody need to know that.
No, they don't.
Just know things are going up for me and mine. Let's check out this track by Mr. OMD Dex. We just got it. Let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got. What we doing, Dex? Turn it up, son.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Corner Store Podcast.
Yeah.
Dex 300. Make sure y'all go get y'all something from the store, though.
Yeah.
Real quick, though. I like the beat already.
I was a little kid from the South.
What?
Now I'm here. Life been full of fears. When I walked around the city, I was scared. It wasn't pretty. I was trying to really fit in.
OMD Dex.
Trying to have some friends.
What?
Being a young southern boy on the west coast, nigga was doing the most. But I grew up kinda hard.
Sing.
Me and my sister grew apart.
I love
My mother
sister.
worked hard for us to get that paper, and God we trust.
Talk
There
that.
was never no envy. Tried to give us a life for she and me. Being persecuted by the enemy. Before the storm. Before the storm.
Okay. I like after the
It's
storm.
always calmest. Before the storm.
OMD Dex, go get you something from the store. He records like every day.
Before the storm.
He goes live like every day. I've had the
It's
pleasure.
always calmest. Before the
putting in on his
storm. Don't
studio,
take
like,
shelter
my
from
knowledge.
this rainstorm. There'll be no rescue from this deluge. The storm is great. Your heart and life it'll take.
Where's he getting
Always
these
look
beats
up
from?
to the sky, look to God for support from the Lord. He'll take care of you every day. So don't fucking stray. Live your life right, work hard, get your paper. All these haters out there, yeah, see them later. Fuck them girlfriends who always asking to go on a date. The money they don't fucking take. They don't care, they some fakes, they don't love you, dog. Get your motherfucking bread and leapfrog all your problems and do it right. Yeah, before the storm.
OMD Dex. It ain't even out yet. That was a real quick dose exclusive world premiere.
Exclusive.
What I like his beats. What I like about him is he don't care. He gonna look, whatever he got on his mind, he gonna get it off his chest. He gonna go in that studio and let loose. Go ahead, bruh. I ain't mad at you. He acts. He's a rapper. He does comedy. He's, you know what I'm saying? I've been to his house a couple times. He's living his best life. He got time.
Well, dude, I think like that's kind of like I have just a need to want to create, you know, whatever, be it music, be it comedy, be it, you know, writing books, writing short videos, writing, what are those things called? Scripts. Like I'm just constantly wanting to create.
Hey, me too. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, shit. Oh, shit. Real quick, though. We got another one. Okay. We got another one. The EP is called Reality Check. And that title holds a very special place in my heart. Shout out to my uncle MC Rapone. Shout out to Cool Sphere. They are the members of a group called Verbal Threat, Grammy nominated. You know what I'm saying? They got the single is called Reality Check. So, hey, Dex, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to hold it up there now. It better be up there now. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. This one is called
My shit better be hot.
Complete. What we doing? I like the way this one feels.
Look, whatever this shit worth, Earth is my turf.
Word.
Been that way, nigga, since I was birthed.
Skirt.
I came down my mama's canal. I popped out with a smile. I'm a grown man. I'm living truth. I'm a testimony. I'm living proof. I'ma let y'all know I'm after the dough.
Hey, Dex,
I'm
get me on these
stacking it up.
ad-libs, man.
From the center to the flow. Banking all the bread.
Skirt, skirt.
You heard what I just said.
Yeah.
Line them up in a row. Scooter coops, nigga. That's how it go.
Okay.
Packing all that heat. Sweeping off these niggas all up and down the street.
Okay.
I'm making my way to my destiny. You understand? That nigga's me. Contemplating my own life.
Wait, this him on the hook?
Trying to live this life here right.
Ooh, yeah.
Out
Hey.
here debating.
This hook is cold.
Contemplating my own life.
Ooh,
Trying to live this life here right.
Sing it again.
Contemplating my own life.
Hey, this hook is a banger. All right, Dex, I see
Trying to
you.
live this life here right. You know I've been debating. Contemplating my own life.
Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what?
Trying to live this life here right.
Say what? Say what?
Been quiet lately, I'm not lost, just clear. Not running for no pain, I'm just drawing that near.
Who's this?
Some truths take time to sit up on your chest. And they don't knock too loud though, but they won't let you.
Brand new EP by
So here I
OMB
am,
Dex called
3
Reality
a.m.,
Check.
I
Make sure
see
y'all go
just
get
how
that
I'm blessed. They ain't
when it
never
comes
been
out.
Better than me, and I ain't better than the next. Love is pain, pain is love, it always been like that. I got family that don't love me, well, that ain't family then. I got brothers, different mothers with different color skin. We all connected in some way, man. What a life this is, yeah. What a life this could be if we preach love to our kids. And take hate and demonstrate how those people ain't rich, yeah. Even if they drive Benzo with like 20 mil in that bank. A loving soul is priceless. It takes you far as you think. If I could turn back the time, man, I would surely right my wrongs. But I learned from these lessons, so I could write these
Got
songs
me
like
debating. Contemplating my own life.
Oh, life.
I'm out here creating.
Yeah.
Trying to live this life here right.
Sing it again.
Got me here debating.
What'd he say?
Contemplating my own life. I'm out here creating.
I'm stupid as fuck.
Trying to live this life here right.
Get right, get right. Yeah.
Contemplating my own life.
What'd he say? What'd he
Out
say?
here creating.
Uh-huh.
Trying to live this life here right.
What'd he say?
You know I've been debating. Contemplating my own life.
Oh, life.
I'm out here creating.
And
Trying to live this life here right.
bitch. I like that one. That was cool.
That was good. I liked it.
That was cool. That was pretty smooth. I ain't gonna lie. That was real smooth. Let me write them. That was smooth. That was smooth.
Not smooth. It was smooth.
That was smooth. SHMOOOV.
That's why people shit. I don't even know that one.
Shout out to Young Quicks. What's up, fool?
What's up?
Fuck, we're playing music. What you sending me, Quicks? What's up? Young Quicks. History repeats. Out now. Go get that. Hey, fool, let me get the keys to the vet, homie. Stop playing. Let me get that shit real quick, though, man. I'll give you the SRT8. Just park it, though. See, I could drive your shit. You can't drive mine. It's like both of ours. It just got to stay at my house.
I remember there was times that said my people couldn't rap. I remember me conocen if I say
Oh, that's the end of that clip. All right, for sure. I'll
I
go ahead and
remember
heart.
getting cake like it's
I'll
the
put the
13th
fire
of
emojis
November.
under there.
I'm Scorpio,
Hey, that's the
baby,
other
I
thing
tell
too,
them
man.
caution when you
I'm not
hit
gonna
back. You know when it was
I'm not
free,
asking
on the
nobody to
track.
share
I
my
remember
shit
there
no
was
more.
times that said my people couldn't
Y'all can ask me and I'm gonna do it, but I'm not asking y'all. And a closed mouth don't get fed, but yeah, whatever. Whatever. I'm not finna be asking. Yeah, like, post, share, please. Hey, look out for me and share, comment, and post. And I'll do it if you do it. How about that? If you want to share, you share, motherfuckers.
You have to make fake accounts with hot chicks on them. You're like, oh my God, this podcast is so great. You have to watch it. Here are my boobies.
I thought about it, but I'm scared of getting all my shit deleted. Oh shit! Yes. Okay. I think I said this earlier, but I might have to like read a marketing book or something. I need to stop being a bad businessman. I need to start being a good businessman. I'm about to put like $100 into Instagram to make this real, or what is it? You boost the reel. I'm about to do it. I'm about to put like $100 in that shit and see what happens, and then bam. Because it takes money to make money. Eventually, I want to make money from this. And eventually, people going to have to start cutting me checks, man. Because the funny is there. The funny is there. The funny is there. The funny is there.
The funny is there.
The funny is I can't stress it. Every Thursday. Hold on, man. I'm about to clip this up and make another promo video. Hold on. They think it's games around here. Man, every Thursdays, Vita Live's Real Quick, those Burnt Out show. I can guarantee you it is the funniest. It's the funniest show in the 805. I'm stamping it. I'm saying it. I'm claiming it. Real Quick, those Burnt Out show is the funniest show out here. And it's free for right now. And there's a full bar. And there's alcohol and beer and what? The lights are flashing. I don't. Yo, y'all got to get there. Every Thursdays, doors open at 6 or whenever I get there. Show starts around 7:38. Depending on the flow, it might even start a little later because I get it. You got to get your kids. You got to get them in the shower. You got to make sure you do their homework. You got to make sure that that you cook dinner. I get it. But if you're looking for a place to unwind and a place to laugh and to de-stress and maybe have a shot of tequila, you know what I'm saying? Real Quick, those Burnt Out show. Vita Live every Thursday.
Full menu.
Full menu. Be there. And boom, that's the clip right there. Yeah, that's the real. That's gonna get boosted. Yeah. But I'm willing to put my money up, yo. Big shout out to Sam. It was very nice meeting you. Shout out to Ventura Improv Co. I do want to
tomorrow night, dog.
Yeah. I want to check them out. yeah, right. Yep. I do want to check you guys out. And I also want you to check me out too. Let's make this thing bigger than what it is. I mean, there's a ton of open mics. There's not a lot of places to do improv.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. Thanks for coming out and sticking it out with us. And you were really funny. And we're definitely glad that you came out.
Yeah, word up. That was I like support like that. It was his first time out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he will keep coming out so he can practice his art form. But I'm telling you, yo, I promise you. There's nobody funny. There's nobody funnier. There's nothing funnier than that show, than that specific improv show. If you want to take offense to it, do it, but pull up though. You can't take offense. Oh, you can't take offense online. Take offense in person. Show up to the show and see what I'm talking about. This shit is hilarious. It's non-stop laughter. There can be 6 people in the room, and we will be laughing the whole time. It is an open format show. It's damn near an open mic. If you think you got it like that, or if you know you got it like that, we're going to push you to get your ass on stage. I want to see it and I want to hear it because every time I do the show, I ran into legitimate fans today.
Nice.
There was it wasn't a whole bunch. It was like 3 people. 1 recognized me from the podcast and 2 recognized me from both. And I was like, yo. Like, that made my day. I think I said that in the beginning of the show, too. I have fans out here.
Dude, it's
sick.
It's great. I remember when my band was really popular and there was a line to get in Sansui. This was a long-ass time ago, downtown Ventura. And we walked by, and, we were really tired because we had just performed. And the bouncer's like, oh, what, you too good for us? And we're like, we're not standing in line for a half hour. And he's like, oh, no, come on in. And it was Sansui on a Friday night. I was like, oh, man, I felt all special, dude, because I didn't have to wait in line. And they wanted us inside. I felt
it's a dope feeling,
we're literally just going to get in the car and go home. But we hung out and had a drink, and, people were happy to see us. It was great, man.
It's a dope
really
feeling.
Great. Yeah. It's nice getting recognized. For a while there, in between music and comedy, I would get recognized and poker too. I would get recognized almost everywhere I went, man. It's good. If you're out on a date or something, someone's like, "Oh, hey, I recognize you." It makes you look so fucking cool.
I love it, man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Because it hasn't happened to me in a while, but when it happened today, and it just happened 2 and 3 times, it's like. Hell yeah, man. I don't even know these people, but they know who I am. Yeah. And
it's like that, yeah.
There was an incident today where I was just walking by a table and hey, real quick though. And I turned around and he's like, oh, how you doing, man? I'm Cisco. And he's like, I seen you at Levity Live, and dog, you're fucking hilarious. And he did this in front of a table full of people. He was like, hey, this is real quick though, dude. He's one of like the dopest comedians out here. Super hilarious, guys. And I was like, he's like, when's your next show? I was like, honestly, I don't know when my next Levity show is, but you can always come see me downtown Ventura, Vita Live. Every Thursdays, man, I'll be there. Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna bring my friends with me, dog. You're fucking hilarious, and thank you for what you do. And I'm like, what?
Nice.
Let's fucking go.
Nice.
Go.
Yeah.
So that spike in my life is shooting up. All I got to do is just keep being good, keep doing right, keep that's all. Just keep doing good and keep doing right, and just, I mean, shit. Unfortunately, there's some people that I got to keep away. There's a handful of people. There's a handful of people that miss me, and I know why they miss me. But you know, some mistakes were made, and it's all good. It's just I have to allow you to get right all the way.
Yeah.
I need you to get right for you. Don't get right for me, because
it's not gonna work. You have to get right for you.
Yeah,
you have to get right for you.
Yeah, don't get right for me. Okay, don't. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. Don't get right for me. Make sure that you get yourself right. And like I said, it's like 5-6 people. 5-6 people that have been, you know, just watching me from a distance, and you know, they want to come back around, but I just won't let them right now because they got to get right. Yeah. They got to get right. Like, I don't give a shit what you did. You know, you just got to get right with yourself. Not for me, not because you want to be around, not because you want to be invited to places, not because you miss it. You miss the fun, you miss the activities. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not answering certain phone calls no more. I'm not responding to certain text messages. You know, and if you take it personal, you who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
the 5,
exactly.
6, 7 people that I'm talking about, if you feel some type of way hearing this, you are who I'm talking about.
Exactly. Usually it's the people who you love the most and are literally talking about that think that's about them. It's usually the people you would never say that about, and the exact people you're talking about that think it's about them. So it's always frustrating when you're like, fuck all y'all. Well, no, you're cool.
Yeah, and it's like, it's weird because to me it's weird because it all happens at the same time.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It all happens at the same time.
Yes, sir, it does.
And like, I'm not even fucking tripping.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't come around. Like I said, you just can't come around right now because where I'm at, my energy, my peace right now, my lady, my kids, my situation, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight right now. You just can't enjoy that with me yet. Not right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Everything is good, and I'm going to do my best to keep everything good. It's not going to be easy, but shit. No. I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real quick, though, Burnt Out Show every Thursday, Black Truffle TV on YouTube. I'm about to, once I get more settled and more established, because this is the beginning of a new chapter in my life, i.e. the brand new job, I'm getting I need to memorize the schedule. It's getting together. It's staggered. It's like, it rotates like every 2 weeks. So I'm going to have, I'm definitely going to have more free time. That's the best part. I get more free time and make the same amount of money, if not a little bit more. So I'm off every other weekend. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. All Things 805, my sister, Miss Allanette, I will be hitting you up a lot more to see what's going on these weekends, because you always got something going on that involves the community. So I will most definitely be tapping in with you, finding out what's going on so I can get my face out there and, you know, just keep on building these bridges and building more relationships. You know what I'm saying? Making the boat a little bit bigger, you know, and get my net worth up. I'm going to get my net worth up. You know what I'm saying? Denise Carter, now that's real sis right there. That's big sis right there. Miss Allanette, that's like my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? That's like my homegirl. That's little boo thing. That's my homegirl. I love her. And Denise, that's big sis. Like, when I'm with her, I feel protected. Like, especially in this comedy game, like, I feel protected with her. Like, ain't nobody going to mess with me because she's here. You know what I'm saying? And it's genuine. It's so genuine. It's so genuine. I love both of them, man.
What's the thing? It's like we need to be more like Denise, just overall. And I think, like I wanted to touch on, you know, when you're talking about there's people who you've at least temporarily removed from your life. When I was committed to being a loser, I would have people in my life that were bigger losers than me, so I could point at them and be like, oh, well, at least I'm not him. You know, like, I'm a loser, I'm unemployed, I'm an alcoholic, but he's addicted to pills. I'm not addicted to pills. Like, just, you know, and once you cut those people out of your life, once you're at the bottom of the people that you're hanging out with, like once you're only hanging out with people that are doing better than you, you're going to progress so much faster when you really focus on those people who have been where you are and are where you want to go.
Yeah, I got like some of my real ones, especially from back at home. They'll come up here and they'll see who's around, and they'll flat out tell me like, hey, you know, half of these motherfuckers don't deserve to be around you, right?
Yeah.
And I don't worry about it. Like, I got it. I'm not even tripping like that. They're like, well, yeah, I know you're not, but I'm just letting you know, because your ass won't see it because you don't want to see it, and you believe in the greater good in people. But I'm telling you, half of these people do not deserve to be around you. I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying cut them off. I'm not saying get rid of them or nothing like that. All I'm saying is you protect your energy, and these people that got you like they say they do, half of them don't belong. Half of them don't even belong to be. They don't even belong here. They don't need to be around you. And I just say, okay.
Yeah. That's how I feel about the local comedy. It's like they're just gonna bring you down. I can't bring them up. I've tried as individuals. I've tried as a group. You know, they're like I was. They're committed to being losers, and I can't be around that. I can't be around that.
Nah, not this guy. Not this guy. I got me my little well, especially after the next pay. Woohoo! I got my little $200 budget, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to do 100 on IG. I'm going to do 100 in flyers, and we're going to do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Thursday's burnt out show, real quick, though. Shit, I don't have nothing else. Or, shit, we said, okay, hold on.
Flyers in my hand at the microphone stand.
Real quick, though. You can call. Go ahead and call. You can call. Or should
call me.
I'm going to just call him.
Fuck on the line, call me anytime. So call me.
What? Oh, did he go to sleep?
Yo.
Hey, OMD Dex, the Corner Store Podcast. We listen to the music.
Yeah, what y'all think?
I like it. That second one you sent me was smooth. I like it. Hey, who's the Future on there?
Oh, that's a rapper from San Diego. His name is Max Vision. MaxVizion.
Shout out to Max Vision, man.
Yeah.
If you get you some gas money, make sure you make it up here to the Realquicctho Podcast. Let me holler at you. Hey, who did that hook? You did that hook?
Oh, yeah, that's me, man. I'm saying everything.
I like that hook. Hey, so this episode's coming out tomorrow. So you'll get I'll probably post the clip of just the reaction to it. But yeah, I like it.
I appreciate that, Drew, man. It's good I gotta get out there and holler at you, man.
Hey, you need to get me on the Mad Libs, man.
You going to the 805 event, right? I'm gonna try to go, man, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. I don't be having no help.
Don't worry about it. Hey, if you can get here, you can get here.
No, I'm talking about the media event. I know you're going to that in November.
Oh yeah. Shoot, I'm gonna try to. I can't remember the exact date. I know they've been planning that for a minute. Hopefully that'll be one of the weekends that I have off. But I'll most likely be in that building. I think this one's in Isla Vista this time. Oh, I hope I didn't lose you. Because I know my service ain't good in here. You?
I'm going to use my decades of expertise to say, he's not there.
Yeah, I just clicked. But yeah, I don't have anything else. Anything else you need to? Anything else?
Of course. Well, white women are at it again.
Oh shit!
White women are at it.
What
again.
are Karen and Cheryl up this time?
Now they're
Up to this time?
overdosing on acetaminophen, aka Tylenol, because Donald Trump said that taking Tylenol while pregnant has a link to autism, or strongly suggests. I don't think he was guaranteeing that, but he's saying it's been, it's to the point where he has to announce probably don't take Tylenol while you're pregnant. So of course, all these dumbass liberal white bitches have started taking Tylenol like it's going out of style, and now they're ending up in the emergency room. I think at least one woman's already died because they're taking Tylenol to show how safe it is, because Donald Trump said taking it while pregnant could lead to an autistic child, and that's their fucking response.
I'm not the smartest guy.
You don't have to be for this one.
You would. Are they taking it because they want autistic children?
No, they want to. They're so sure that Donald Trump is wrong, they're risking their child's mental and physical health.
Got it.
To the point where they themselves are getting hospitalized. So imagine what they're doing to that poor child. So these are women who are pregnant, who are taking so much aspirin that they're overdosing on it.
Okay, let me get this clear.
They're white women, just to remind you.
I wouldn't take aspirin, Tylenol, Flintstone vitamins if I needed to. Now, if I was if I was a woman and I wouldn't take it not pregnant, why would I even think about taking it pregnant? I'm not putting any type of chemicals in my body if I had another life inside of
That's
me.
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
even drink soda.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yo, you don't even. The other day I was like, "Hey man, you got anything to drink in your house? Anything with caffeine?"
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, "I have no." You don't even have caffeine in your house. I'm like,
I felt like a dick too.
no, don't even trip, dude. I'm like, wow. So that's what it's like to not be a freaking caffeine addict, because I need it, dude. I need it. But you're like, I don't even think I have any in that house. I was like, wow, that was awesome. No, don't get me wrong. That was freaking. I wish I could say that.
It's hot in here. Okay, so hold on. President says, do not take it because it could cause autism.
Yes.
And they're saying, you're wrong. Watch this.
Yes.
Why don't women just listen? Sorry, ladies. Sorry. I know I'm gonna catch some heat for that. But y'all know y'all don't listen.
Yeah, women in general. It's not just white women, but the majority of the reports I read and saw, they were white women. I'm sure it's they're the majority of them. I'm sure, but it's usually typically white women that are like the numbers that are going to actually make a difference in a cause like this. And as you can see, the difference has been hospitalization.
So this would be my next question. Now that they see that he was right, are they going to listen? Probably not. Or are they still going to be stubborn and the next person come along and say, well, that was him. That wasn't me. Watch this.
Yeah.
That was like when them people was drinking bleach because they heard it would stop the road.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. I forgot about that.
Oh, come on, you guys.
I forgot about that. So yeah, that's who we are as a nation. Okay. As a state, I don't think I've talked about it with you. The electric cars in California, they've really been kind of forcing them on us. They're like, you need an electric car. We're not even going to be allowing combustible engine cars. And now they're so popular in California that the amount of money that they get from the gas tax has decreased so much that they now want to charge a per mile tax.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
Okay, we did talk about. Okay, well then screw that. Oh, SB 771 basically says the state of California can censor you online if they chose.
I know, man. That's why I haven't been using words that I want to use because they own the words. And again, I'm not trying to give it no cease and desist because I don't care what anybody says. We big like that. 10 million subs. That's what we got.
Yeah, I'm still gonna say whatever the fuck I want. I would love for the state of California to arrest me for saying something I said online. I mean, I've already had the cops sent, but in the UK, people are getting arrested for things they post online. That's super, and it's not I'm gonna blow up a church or anything like that. It's I think this is wrong, or I don't agree with the government, and then they get arrested. Okay, a solar farm here in California, a $2.2 billion solar farm is going to be shut off because it didn't meet expectations. Now, this was some Obama era, we got to save the world, climate crisis bullshit with Kamala Harris in office in California. $2.2 billion taxpayer dollars wasted. Starbucks is
getting that money back. We're gonna get that money back.
No, we're not.
I want my money back.
No, they're still trying to take more money from us because they're not getting enough from the fucking tax.
Yeah, true.
Starbucks. I read this earlier today. Starbucks is closing a bunch of locations, while in other news, Starbucks is opening a bunch of locations. What the hell is this shit, man? I don't get it at all. And it'll be old news by the time you guys see this, but SpaceX Falcon 9 rockets are shooting 28 satellites into space out in Vandenberg, just a couple hours north of us. So hopefully some of you guys got to enjoy it. And that's SpaceX. That's Elon Musk's SpaceX. Real
quick though, did you see that explosion in the sky earlier?
No.
You didn't see that cloud up there?
No.
Yeah, something happened earlier, like literally like 2 hours ago.
It might have been one of those. Because Vandenberg's just north of us.
My daughter was like, I was getting my cameras. I was getting my camera bag, and we just heard boom, and she was like, "Daddy, what was that?" I was like, "Oh no." But I got to be a hero in front of my daughter, so I sprang into action and I ran into my patio, because like we got a view and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Big old cloud, right? We just see this big old cloud. And I'm like, what? So then I tell my little one, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know where to find me. I'm going to be downstairs. I got to record. And then I go downstairs and I see it even more. I'm like, dang, something exploded in the air. So if anybody knows what's up, it'll probably be on Instagram or like 805 News or something like that. But it was, something exploded in the sky.
And you heard it.
Yeah. And I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that downpour of money to come, and it never came. I'm having so much fun.
Oh, that's Elon Musk's SpaceX. I know a lot of people want to talk shit about Elon, but as I like to say, especially today, Elon's day will be more prevalent than your whole life. So shut the fuck up and stop complaining about people more successful than you. That's about it. Other than the state of California plans to be at net zero emissions by 2045, which is ironic because literally we were supposed to have done it by 2025, and they gave us an extra 20 fucking years because it's never gonna happen.
There's going to be emissions somehow, somewhere. Somehow, somewhere. I don't think there can be zero emissions.
The human, what we do doesn't affect the climate as much as the climate and the planet itself. The planet's constantly releasing gases from its center. It's constantly releasing gases out, from molten gases from the center of the earth through the ocean. I mean, it's if we stopped producing entirely, it would make a 2% difference. It'd make a 1% difference. I'll put it that way. Going back to the climate crisis doesn't exist if that's not obvious at this point.
I figure it like this. It's like, let's say we do get zero emissions. It's going to come at a cost of something else.
Exactly.
I don't know what that is, but...
Well, California's so eager to get us off of fossil fuels. Electricity is the highest it's ever been. All of my appliances that are now electrical, they don't work, and they don't work well. It takes twice as long. It literally takes twice as long to wash my clothes as it did when I was using a gas washer. Because these energy efficient washers, they literally tell you to put in half a load. They tell you to wash half a fucking load, and it takes twice as long. So if you're doing a half hour's worth of laundry, it's now going to take you 2 hours.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's what I'm saying.
How is that energy efficient?
It's not time efficient, and it's not energy efficient because I'm paying I'm paying more than if I was using gas.
Yeah.
So I think actually the washer would be electrical and the dryer would be gas, but just from that, doing one load of laundry takes half a day. That's ridiculous.
That goes back to our the trade-off for money and time.
Yeah.
You pay more to save time, and then you spend time to save money.
Yeah.
And that is with everything. You can apply that to everything. Everything.
We waste time making money, and then we try to buy back the time with the money that we made, and it doesn't happen.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't
America.
happen.
We sacrifice our time for $1.
That's
That's pretty much it.
that's capitalism.
We trade our time,
Yeah.
not sacrifice is such a harsh word.
No, it's a voluntary thing.
We
It's a voluntary
yeah.
thing.
We trade our time.
And
for
let's not
money.
forget, having a job is like the bare minimum. There's 1,000 different ways to pay your mortgage.
Just over broke.
Having a job is just the very first option, and everybody stops there.
Yeah, there's a million ways to become a millionaire.
Like, dude, like we know plenty of Mexicans who work 2 full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Right? They should be saving 100% of the money from their second job, and they can basically be retired in less than 10 years. They just save and invest that money, and then they can go back to one job. And, but my Mexican friends, I mean, my friends in general, I don't know too many people who have 2 full-time jobs that aren't Mexicans. That's why I say that. Their work culture, their work ethic is entirely different than the rest of the world. But they'll spend 80 hours a week worth of money per week. Now they're buying twice as many shoes. Now they're buying twice as many jackets. Now they're going out twice as much. Now they're getting premium alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're paying for their friends to go to the movies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Saving can, if you're not alone, saving can, no, not can. If you are not alone, saving is hard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Somebody always wants to do something, and
Absolutely.
somebody always needs something.
Absolutely. And that's why it was hard to save when my kids were younger. It was impossible because I couldn't justify letting $1,000 sit, when I could buy them clothes or take them, to Disneyland or, you're only a child for a few years, and you definitely want to make sure your kids enjoy those years. Money was tight, And
now we got Halloween coming around the corner,
Yes,
Thanksgiving
sir.
coming around
And
the
then
corner.
Christmas.
Now we got to buy decorations.
And now that I believe in God again, I have to celebrate Christmas, so that's going to be expensive.
Hey, stop cutting the trees, homie. I told you. I love life. That tree's life is just as important as yours. That tree is part of the reason why you able to breathe.
You
That
dig
tree
it
is
up
producing our
and
fresh
bury
air.
it in your yard.
Chop
Or
it
no,
down.
bury-
Stop chopping down the damn trees, man.
Replant it in your living room.
Fucking bullshit. Hey, stop doing that. Trees need sun, and you want to keep them in your house for decorations.
You should see this guy try to eat a salad. He can't. He gets too sad. He's like, these poor vegetables.
Trees were put for us. Trees were put here for us to help us breathe, not to look cute in the corner of the living room. Stop.
You know what's funny is that so much of what we know as a Christmas tradition are German or Germanic traditions, like Santa Claus, the stockings. So much of that is German Christmas tradition. It's really interesting how it's like the Germanic concept. I mean, a lot of that has to do with the Coca-Cola company, but it's really the German idea of Christmas that's the most popular here in the United States. I find that so interesting. I grew up, both my grandfathers were German, so I grew up, with a lot of that in my life.
Man, you leave it up to me. I don't want to celebrate nothing. I just like the way that from October to January, I like the way that it feels. Like there's something in the air. It's the holiday spirit. No, it's not. It's something else. It's something else. It's not no holiday spirit. I'm not. Look.
Death
I
and
love
decay.
Mariah Carey.
The leaves are all dying. Animals are eating as much as they can before they. That might actually, when someone's like, "Oh, what's your favorite season?" My favorite season is the time in between seasons. When the air starts to change, it smells a little different. Yeah. Or like when you're starting to get into spring, like it's a little warmer. There's a little bit more rain. It's like in between seasons is what I enjoy the most. When the seasons when we're coming in between the two, that's what I really enjoy because the one's on its way out, the other's on its way in. It feels much more like there's change going on.
I just don't want to hear Mariah Carey's Christmas song 30 times a day.
Nobody wants to.
We get it, Mariah. We get it.
It gets better.
No, it's not. You're full. Number one, you're full of shit. You don't want just me.
No, she doesn't.
You don't want just me. It sounds good.
She wants Bow Wow.
Until there's nothing under that tree.
She wants Eminem.
Shit. Man, I don't have shit else, man. Let's get up out of here.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't have shit else to talk about. Beautiful episode.
Wait, I didn't
Talk to him real quick, though.
Viewers. Fuck you, David Allen Freitas.
Oh damn, what did David do?
Nothing. I just gotta start some drama. He fathered a ridiculously handsome little baby, is what he did. Dude
Shout
went
out
to church
Keanu.
in a hat. You don't go to church in a hat.
Yeah,
You don't
only
wear-
only aunties do that.
You
David.
don't wear, dude, I was in a fucking tie. Okay, I was an atheist just a few hours ago.
Blaine, let them know where they can find you.
I appreciate the setup. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to speak with you. And I definitely feel like there's times when I kind of sidetrack you with some of the politics that I like to discuss. So I've decided that I'm going to be doing something similar. I'm going to be doing my own show. I don't want to because I don't know what the fuck a podcast is anymore. But hopefully we can bounce. Like if you watch mine, we can talk about it here. Because one of the things I want to discuss is why, in my opinion, we shouldn't be listening to hip hop. And that's definitely something you're not going to want to be a part of.
There's different types of rap. We'll get into that later. There's definitely different types of rap. There's gangster rap. There's conscious rap. There's different types of rap. There's different types of hip hop.
Well, we can discuss it after my report. But yeah, I definitely just want to do stuff that I don't really feel comfortable per se, for lack of a better. I don't feel uncomfortable talking with you about anything. But just stuff that I think would be more geared towards just me, myself, because I'm not doing comedy anymore. But I still have a need to be heard. I have so much fucking experience, and I just don't. I want somebody to benefit from it. So,
For sure, I like that.
Yeah.
Any names for the show yet or not yet?
Oh yeah, well, I'm right. That's the name of the show.
Okay, that'll ruffle some feathers. I like that.
And I will be ruffling feathers too. That's kind of the plan. That's kind of the plan. So we'll be taking a couple. I don't want to say low blows, but I'll be taking a couple shots.
Y'all tough out there. You got this. Real quick though, man, this has been another beautiful addition to the Realquicctho Podcast. Jacquez over here, man, and don't forget every Thursday. I can't stress it. It's the funniest show. 805, even in LA County, even in Orange County, even in the IE. It is the funniest show. I'm shitting on Wild Out. I'm telling you. Every Thursdays, Vita Live, Realquicctho's Burnt Out Show. Pull up. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7:38 or whenever I feel like it. Pull up. Get you some lemon pepper wings with the fish tacos and get an adios while you're at it.
Yes,
all right? Jacquez over here, man. You know how we get down. No sunsets over here. We always shining, and you can't fall if you don't trip. Peace.